Hey everyone, Kendra from Surprise Your Spirit here. I'm here to do another quick video. Today I'm talking about spirit versus ego, and I think this is a really important topic because lots of times in the spiritual world we're told that ego is bad, and even if you're not really, exploring or out in the spiritual world, you're told ego is bad. There's a few things we need to understand. This video might be a little bit longer than the 3 to 5 minutes I hope for, but I really hope to give people a new perspective on why this is such an important topic. So first we need to understand that we are all faced with things that we need to do here to promote our soul's growth. And sometimes when we come here to promote our soul's growth, we need to learn how to live in the 3D, which means we live over here in the spiritual sense. So we are very connected with other dimensions and whatnot. Sometimes we are put here for our soul's growth to learn how to connect more with other dimensions, to tap more into our spirit. Okay, so sometimes we're here to learn how to tap into ego. Sometimes we're here to learn to tap into we're here to learn to tap into ego over here, or we're here to learn how to tap into spirit. I have so much going through my head. I'm channeling so much. Sorry if I confused anyone there. So we need to understand that just like yin and yang, light and dark, we need the light in order to know there's dark, and the dark needs the light in order to know that there's light. We need spirit and we need ego in order to have a human experience here. Now, spirit exists in the 3D, which ego exists in the 4D and the 5D and the 6D. Doesn't make it better. It just makes it different. Ego only exists here in the 3D. But in order to have a human experience, we need ego. We can't completely shut it out because that can be harmful. So we don't want to live over here completely in spirit, and we don't want to live over here completely from ego. So generally, most people are put here either on this side or for this side. And the majority of people are put here to learn to tap into their spiritual side over here a little bit more. But there are tons of people here put here to learn how to tap into the 3D side. I personally live here in the spirit, and I need to learn how to tap into 3D more. It does not make me better. It does not make me worse. It makes it different. It just means my challenges here are different than people who are learning to tap into spirit and trust their intuition. I have a hard time connecting with people socially because I read energies, so I don't need a lot of words. So finding words to connect socially is very hard on me. Learning how to express myself in a logical way that makes sense to other people is very hard for me because I read energies and I'm aware of energies. So my challenges are just as difficult as someone who is learning to tap into their spirit and learning to read energies and follow their intuition. Except our experiences are different. Living more from spirit is not better, contrary to some of the things that are out there and you will be told. Living from ego is not worse, contrary to what's out there and what you're being told. The thing of it is we're all here to learn to meet in the middle, to find a balance, to make the light and the dark fit together. And I'm not actually going to say that ego over here is dark and spirit is light, because we need each other to have that fulfilling 3D experience here. Ego only exists in human form, and we can't be here as a human without spirit, and we can't function without ego. Therefore, one is not light and one is not dark. They complement each other, and that's what we need to know. Because if we're living too much from spirit, that could actually be the dark. If we're living too much from ego, that could actually be the dark, and spirit could be the light. So just understanding we are trying immensely to really find a balance of spirit and ego. Now, spirit is this place where we learn to tap into energies, where we don't have to speak too much, where we can just know, where we express what's authentically inside of us without fear. Ego is where we need spirit because it drives our passion. It tells us what we're here to do, what legacy we're here to lead, what what lasting impression, what mark we're here to leave on the world, what we can share with people in order to make their journeys more joyful here. Ego is super important because ego provides the motivation. It provides the logic. It provides the sense of pride. Now, pride can be harmful in doses of too much, but sometimes we need a little bit of pride in order to fuel the passion that comes from spirit. So they need to work together. So ego is all of the logic and the material things and the superficialities. Spirit is the underneath things, the under the surface things, the hidden things, the things that you cannot see. And it's our job to bring the unhidden into view. And we need ego to do that because ego knows how to make things be seen. I hope that this really gives everyone a little bit of perspective. So, depending on your journey here and what growth your soul needs is going to depend on which end of the spectrum you're at. Don't think that because someone lives a very spiritual life, reads professionally, is very in tune with energies, it does not make them better. It just makes them different, and it makes their challenges different, and their life isn't easier. It is just as hard. It has just as many growth spurts and challenges and changes that maybe you're not aware of. It is not a competition. It's learning to use each other to help us to understand. If I didn't have friends who had logic over here and could teach me and help me apply my understandings and my groundings, I would really suffer daily. So, and it's the same for them with me. I hope that this helps. And if you have any questions about this topic, please leave them below or email me at kendra@surpriseyourspirit.com and I'd be happy to answer them for you. And I'm going to be having another video coming up talking about divine feminine and divine masculine energies and straightening out some of those things around that. Thanks so much for joining me. Take care. Have a great day.